Whoever finds me, just roll me up and smoke me and call it a day. I'm going to try not to make this dark and deep and emotional, but it's about death and dying and finances. So how can it not be dark, right? By the way, there's a fly that's really annoying me. It's that time of the year where at the end of the day, of each day, there's one fly that's flying and bouncing on the window because that's where the most light is every day. Sometimes it's 2 flies, today it's just 1, and it's huge. I just want to pause this. Oh my God, it's here above my bed. It's April 6, 2024, Saturday at 6 in the evening, and I don't know what kind of rabbit hole I went down, but at this point, I'm thinking about wills and stuff. I do have a couple of notes that I wrote and being like, okay, this is the most recent one or whatever, and the date and whatever. I don't really know where they are, and I feel like it's time to write one, but I want to do a legal one that's going to trump everything else and is going to hold up when I'm not here. I don't want anybody to challenge my wishes. Honestly, the little bit of money that I have, and I wish there was a way to just spend all my money myself and then die and leave enough behind to bury me and for people who will have taken care of that to be paid. Maybe that's what I should write down. Whoever is going to be responsible for the burial and all those things, I would like them to be paid, because I don't think that I owe anybody anything. Yeah, they'll be doing it from the bottom of their heart, but everybody lives in another continent. So somebody has to take time off of work, get on a plane. So I'd like to maybe take care of that somehow. I need to sit down with somebody and actually, now that I'm saying all of this out loud, I'd like to sit down and have all of that taken care of. I know that my family cares about me, and it would not be traditional or cultural for me to say something super weird like, when I die, roll me up and smoke me. Whoever finds me, just roll me up and smoke me and call it a day. I think that would be probably hurtful to the people that I leave behind. But because I've been doing a lot of work too on myself and my relationships, I've always said I'd like to die first, and which I still would. And I would like to leave everything to my parents and my family. I wanted everybody to get the same amount, more or less. But now it's starting to look like, all right, my mom is much older. I mean, I was about 20 years ago. I, owned the property, and I had a couple of things and some money in the bank and whatever. I mean, almost 50, so of course I've been financially responsible for myself for a long time and independent. And I've been like, I was like, some money to my uncle would be nice. When my uncle's not here anymore, I was like, some money to my mom. My mom's still here, thank God. It's her birthday tomorrow, actually. And now at this juncture in my life, I'm like, yeah, I'd like mom to get some of my money. I would feel like I'd much rather just buy her something that she would love now, because when it comes to money, she doesn't really withdraw the money or go on vacation or do anything with it. And then she's going to leave it behind for whoever, which I feel like it's not my money anymore, it's hers, but I feel like it's mine. I would like her to enjoy the money. So maybe that's another thing that I need to work on, write down. Because I would have wanted for her birthday to send her a check, but I'm still working on my finances with the retirement practice run budget. And I was like, maybe I'm not there because I'm behind by a month so far, which I just wanted to send her like $100 or so. So it's not that much. Oh, this fucking fly. It's not that much, but at the same time, I mean, of course, the fly is stuck here. The doors are closed. Maybe let's open a door and hope for the best. So, I like how the light is hitting the room right now. Feels nice. What am I hearing? Is that the door? There's a sound that I'm hearing that I don't love. I just saw a big fly, the same size as this one next in the next room. I don't know if it's the same one, but I don't know, maybe it moved fast. I don't see the one that was here just now. I love and care about my family, all of them. But things have changed tremendously, especially in the last 2 years. You know, it's you spend time with people and you really get to know them, because I feel like it's not my love for them has gone down. It's just maybe the fly has gone. Maybe it is that fly that was next door. The weird sound that I was hearing was the fridge in my office, which I smacked it and the sound went away. My boobs are so sore. My nipples are hard as if it's cold. And the right boob is so sensitive. I took off a dress that I had on earlier. It's 100% cotton, so it's like the material of a shirt. But it felt like it was hurting my nipples from the temperature, from the texture. And now I have on a nightgown, just regular cotton nightgown. Still feels that way. It feels like I'm so cold. It's not cold in here, just my feet. Wow, the fly is gone. Amazing. It's like a new day. All I had to do was open the door. Are you joking me? So I cut off a relationship more than a month ago. And I thought things were getting better and I was looking forward to it, but it was also treading. I've talked about it here somewhere, so I'm not going to rehash it, but I was thinking recently that I haven't even told anybody that I've cut in the family that I've cut this person off, and I think they'll be shocked. I think my family thinks that I'm very open and I'm a sharer, maybe even an overshare, but they'll be shocked the amount of things that are important that they don't know about me. Just this is one of them. I don't know if I told them this is, but I haven't. And I was thinking recently something about, I thought, no, basically dead to me at this point. I know now what it means when people say someone's dead to you, is blocked on everything, obviously dead. To the point of it's pointless to even tell anybody, because why talk about the dead? So I was like, I guess it only makes sense that I remove from my will. Feels like a drastic step. I wouldn't want to die before me, But I was even thinking, what I hadn't thought was, because my family is not a bunch of people who apologize. Nobody ever acknowledges anything they've done, especially to me. So I was like, what if one day this person picked up the phone and called me and, and apologized? I was like, wow. And then I thought, no, that would be cute, but yeah. The person wouldn't. Nobody would. The thing that she said is not forgivable. That's why I got killed. It's the kind of thing that you would say to somebody who is dead to you. And that's fine. Bye-bye. So I was like, I hate to be that deep, dark person, but I guess I would have to put on my will that take this one out. Don't give them anything. I love everyone else. I don't have any beef with anybody else, but everybody is on a TikTok. They will be removed too. Hopefully I make, more money and become wealthier. I think it's possible. There are a few people I have in mind who will probably get removed too, because there's no relationship there. It's not there. And I'm talking about the type of people who, when they find out you're around, they will come by and spend as much time as possible, spend your money, the food that you bought, that kind of thing, as if you're dead already. And I was thinking, wow, there's things like the house. Who would get the house, Sell the house and split the money equally. There are people who I'm closer with. Some more so than others. These people are not without flaws, nor am I, but it's the kind of deal where no matter what, the person loves you. And that's important. And sometimes that's all that you need. Just that knowing when you think about somebody. Just to know that they love you. And some I'm not even that close with, but I treasure the relationship that we have. This is not to compare or contrast relationships. I know my family is close and we love each other, but that one family member, that one and maybe that one other one, they definitely need to be kicked off. You get nothing, buddy. And then everybody else get some money, I guess. I just want to be treated like a human being. I don't believe in charities and stuff, so I would know, if I had a charity that was close to my heart, I would say sell my house and give it to the charity. Sell my cars and my bags, my stuff. Give it to charity. I'm working on clearing the house and doing that whole death cleaning. I don't want to have a lot of stuff here. Somebody comes to the country to get rid of my stuff before I go. When I die, I don't want them to deal with too much. So I want to have just a handful of stuff that I'm going to use. Not going to be a handful, but it's not going to be 4 closets and a room full of clothes just for me, and then the rest of a house full of stuff that I'm selling. So I'm hoping to sell as much of my stuff, but I'm not replenishing it, and then I'm going to stick to just a few things. Hopefully that'll sell. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see about that. The house is full of stuff, so hopefully, continue to sell. We shall see. Actually, those are all things that I need to think about. But I have to do a will, living will, power of attorney, all those legal things. I don't want to be a vegetable. I couldn't be bothered. I don't even want to be fruit, so Anyway, yeah, I just wanted to talk about that here and have it recorded. Getting ready for my trip in 2 days, going to Hawaii. Very excited about it. Today I had a lot of energy. I cleaned a little bit, vacuumed all the floors, not by myself. I let the robot vacuumed, did whatever little bit of laundry that I needed to do, bedding and towels and mats from the bathroom. So the house overall smells nice and fresh. I tidied up in the foyer, whatever that room is, the den. It had stuff that was sitting there stagnant. But I just moved them to be stagnant in a spare closet next door. Whatever. It's out of the way. There was this TV that was sitting diagonally in the middle of my walk-in closet. That got moved yesterday. So those kinds of things, when I do them finally, moved a couple of bottles for car fluids that were sitting in the kitchen for months. Finally moved them out to the garage. Those are the kinds of things, once you do them, it feels like it's a new day and a new month and a new life. And I like it. It's part of self-care. Just feng shui. All the kitchen dishes are done. I swept the kitchen this morning and then I vacuumed it in the afternoon. It's nice. It's clear. I'm proud of myself. I'm happy. Took the trash out earlier today. Oh, shoot, I owe somebody 50 cents. Maybe I'll go for a walk tomorrow to our house. Anyway, that's it.